Chairman Emeritus of Tata Sons and recipient of India's second highest civilian honour, Padma Vibhushan Ratan Tata, passed away on Wednesday at Mumbai's Breach Candy Hospital. He was 86 years old. Tata was in critical condition and he was under intensive care. Mr. Tata had said on Monday that he was undergoing routine medical investigations due to his age and related medical conditions. Maharashtra government has declared a day of mourning in the state to pay tributes to Ratan Tata. The Chief Minister's office has made this announcement. Ratan Tata's mortal remains will be kept at the National Centre for Performing Arts in South Mumbai, and his last rites will be performed in Worli area of Mumbai later in the day. In 2008, Ratan Tata received the Padma Vibhushan, which is the second highest civilian honour in India. After receiving the Padma Bhushan in 2000, he joined the Tata Group in 1961, where he worked on the shop floor of Tata Steel. He later succeeded J.R.D. Tata as chairman of Tata Sons upon the latter's retirement in 1991. It was under his tenure the Tata Group acquired Tetley, Jaguar Land Rover and Chorus in an attempt to turn Tata from a largely India-centric group into a global business. Tributes have started pouring in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has condoled the death of Ratan Tata, calling him a visionary business leader, a compassionate soul and an extraordinary human being. I have my colleague Radhika joining us with more details on this. Radhika, there's so much talk about the legacy that Mr. Ratan Tata leaves behind. He had been updating people with his posts about his health conditions. Tell us what is expected today.
That's right, Vasudha. There had been outpouring of tributes to Ratan Tata since late last night. Entire nation are paying their tributes, including the Prime Minister of the country and several from the industry, including the Ambanis and Adanis. Last night, of course, Chief Minister of Maharashtra as well as Deputy CM of Maharashtra visited the hospital Breach Candy. Soon after the news, Mukesh Ambani was also among the industrialists who visited Breach Candy, where he breathed, where Ratan Tata breathed his last, post which his mortal remains has been brought to his home in Kolaba, outside of where I'm standing at this point. I'll just show you what's happening here. Of course, there's immense security. As you can see, the media presence is also immense here. This is the scene since last night. And we've been seeing, number of people paying tributes. And one of the reasons why his family and, of course, Tata Trust, Tata Sons decided to sort of have this public tribute to the visionary industrialist. In fact, his mortal remains will be kept at NCPA from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., at which time public can pay their respect, pay their tributes and honor to the industrialist for a matter of 5 hours. His mortal remains will be kept, after which, of course, here the funeral will be conducted, last rites will be conducted in Worli area. Yes, it will be conducted with state honours. This is something Chief Minister Eknath Shinde did say, last rites to be performed with state honours. State mourning has been declared on Thursday, after which, of course, now final rites will happen after his mortal remains will be kept at NCPA for a matter of 5 hours. Now, to talk about the man himself, of course, Ratan Tata was a man with a deep sense of purpose and a strong business ethic, something that people talk about more than, his expansion within industries, within various sectors. People do talk about the humility of Ratan Tata all the time, the fact that he was approachable, the fact that he was a mentor to many, and the fact that he had a deep sense of purpose. He believed in giving back to the society. His last project, of course, was the small animal hospital that he had created just a while ago as a result of his love for canines over the last several years. So that was one of his last pet project, that he had created in Mumbai. Of course, when one has to talk about achievements and milestones, it will not end. So, but at this point, what I can say as far as the schedule for today is concerned is that his mortal remains will be taken to NCPA, after which the last rites will be conducted with full state honours, and we can expect a lot of VIP movement in his residence as well as at NCPA from political leaders, a cross-section of people, celebrities, industrialists, of course, will be making a beeline to pay their last tributes to the visionary leader.
Of Indian industry, Ratan Tata has passed away, and there's There's so much to talk about him, and clearly there is another side to him, like we're talking about his love for dogs and also philanthropy. And Mumbai has been at the center of his vision, for philanthropy, be it the Tata Institute of Social Sciences or for that matter TIFR. Tell us, how do people of Mumbai, the city that he spent a lot of his life in, how is Mumbai reacting to this? We know what the CM has said. How are common people reacting to his passing away?
As far as common people are concerned, when you say Ratan Tata to anybody, it is his humility, the fact that he has only believed in giving back to the society that comes to many people's mind. Even when you speak to entrepreneurs, people who work in a Tata group, be it TCS, Tata Steel, Tata Motors, some of them in senior positions, they speak about how Ratan Tata does pay a visit to several of the senior executives, does pep talks, is approachable, somebody who is rooted to several causes, be it healthcare, be it education, rural life, or any of the causes that that he's been working on. He's deeply rooted to many of these causes. A deep sense of purpose is something that several people talk about when they talk about Ratan Tata. It's not just about his expansion in the industry. Of course, his milestones are enormous, be it in the form of acquisitions in Tetli, or the Chorus acquisition, or even his investments in multiple startups, especially over the last few years after he stepped down as the chairman, or the launch of Tata Nano, which many people talk about, because he was committed to bringing affordable cars to the middle class. He was committed to doing things for the poor, which is why he had invested quite a lot. He had donated quite a lot to healthcare as well as education. So for the middle class, he did build Tata Nano. It was a dream come true for millions of Indians. So that is again his cause and his contributions to the public. Somebody who did not chase the billionaire tag. This is something that people within the Tata group keep talking about. Somebody who did not chase the billionaire tag, somebody who lived a simple life, somebody who was approachable, unassuming and shy. So this is what he exemplified over the last several years. So this is of course a deep loss to the nation. He leaves behind a legacy that perhaps cannot be replaced. But as of now, of course, there's outpouring of tributes, which shows the man and his contributions over the last many decades.
Also, Radhika, just quickly also tell us a little bit about the tributes that have poured in, because not just the Prime Minister, the President also has reacted to his passing away. The Prime Minister has called him an extraordinary human being, and President Draupadi Murmu has said that India has lost an icon who blended corporate growth with nation building and excellence with ethics.
Absolutely, rightfully so and expectedly so. Outpouring of tributes, as I've been mentioning since last night. Prime Minister Modi was among the first to pay tributes, post which of course chief ministers of almost every state have been paying tributes, president of the country, and then of course every big industrialist, be it the Birlas, be it the Ambanis or the Adanis. They had been paying tributes since last night, Goenka as well. And also people from within the entertainment industry as well. Some of them talking about the anecdotes of meetings with Ratan Tata. Several journalists also over the last several years who had, perhaps interviewed him, speaking about their interactions with him. Of course, going back down the memory lane of interactions with him, something that even Prime Minister Modi did speak of his interactions when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, and of course, even over the last several years as well. So yes, tributes pouring in. Yesterday, Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde, as well as Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis visited the hospital soon after the news broke. And of course, Mukesh Ambani was also among the first visitors to the hospital. And over the next few hours, not entirely certain if Prime Minister Modi will be, paying his tributes in person, but many within the industry, many within the corporate circles, many within the entertainment industry, and of course from political circles will be paying their tributes and honors to Ratan Tata in the next few hours.
Charu Singh from NDTV Prophet. Charu, it is a sad day, passing away of India's industry icon. But Ratan Tata also leaves behind a legacy that's rich in philanthropy, and also he was somebody who expanded the global footprint of the Tata Group. Can you tell us a little bit about his life and his achievements?
Hi, so as we all know, Mr. Tata took his last breath at the age of 86 years at the Breach Candy Hospital last night, and he had not been well for quite for the recent past since October 7th, even though we were told through social media accounts that he is doing well. However, the sad news of his demise came last night. Now we are outside his residence in Kolaba, right outside the gate of his house, and a lot of people, a lot of common people, media houses, media personnel are here to get to know about further developments. All other formalities and developments are going to be taking place at NCPA. However, the dignitaries and all the people who are supposed to pay their respects and are going to be meeting him are also going to be coming at the NCPA itself. Now we are outside his residence and seeing what other developments are going to be taking place. As we all know that he spent a lot of time towards philanthropy, a lot of his wealth, a lot of his time, a lot of his efforts towards startups as well. And we also know that the startups that he invested in time in have also done really well, and it is a sad day for the industrial part of our country.